Today's meeting is an informal coordinated discussion looking at the current Anglophone crisis, trying to examine the legitimacy of the strike actions, what the government has done to handle the crisis, where the government has failed, and what can be done to promote peace and national dialogue. Just like the theme invites, finding pathways for peace and national dialogue, the workshop is bringing together civil society activists and the media to fine-tune strategies to break the stalemate that currently exists in the English-speaking regions of Cameroon. Welcoming the participants, the Chief Executive Officer of LUKMEF Cameroon, Christian Tanyi, twickled the participants to brainstorm on the theme of the workshop. He challenged participants to come out of their comfort zones and to reason as a platform for peace to return to Cameroon.
We as civil society thought that we should play our own role in making sure that the different actors are actually sitting on the table to dialogue as a nation, because we must and should continue to exist as a nation united in diversity. Which means some of our linguistic and cultural diversities should be really respected as stipulated by the Constitution and articulated by the head of state.
During the discussions, participants vehemently condemned the use of lethal force, destruction of properties, false propaganda, disconnection of the internet, arbitrary arrest of citizens as vices that will only plunge the country into further mess. Apart from critically analyzing the situations, participants also appreciated some positive actions taken by the government while identifying the gaps and proposed solutions for the way forward.
One of the best proposals, the solutions that we're having on the table, is coming from the man we least expected, the Minister of State for Justice and Keeper of the Seals, Laurent Eso. Very wonderful proposals, but at the level of implementation, that is where people have a lot of question marks. And so lawyers will be very hesitant to go back to the courts until they are implemented.
Participants further break into working groups and came out with recommendations which were adopted in the plenary discussions. Apart from the numerous recommendations arrived at, a follow-up committee was also appointed to act as the focal point for the forum. Amongst the several recommendations arrived at are the unconditional release of arrested leaders and youths, reinstatement of the internet, demilitarization of the English-speaking regions, and genuine dialogue as a non-negotiable tool that needs to be considered to keep Cameroon united as a nation in diversity.